most of the programs, any program that you write shall have if conditions, if else, etc. May not be using switch so regularly, but if is a very essential thing. And for loops, while loops. Okay. Now let us see the third one. It is again a for, it's again under looping only. For is very interesting. Here, in case of while, I am giving the condition. Whereas in case of for loop, it has got three statements well within this for loop itself. This is called initial condition. Then, comma, final condition, comma, execution. And you are giving some line of code. As I have already told you in one of the videos that these flower brackets are not essential if only single line of code is there. When you have multiple lines, in the previous board I had written 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is why I had put a flower bracket. If only one line of code is there, no need of having any flower brackets. Now assume that you have more than one statements. It could be 1, 2, 3, 4, anything. But not necessarily that even for one line of code also you should not use this flower bracket. You can use flower bracket, not an issue. Even for a single line of code, you can have this kind of things also. Okay, now let us see how does this works. For, it is again a loop, but I am putting the initial condition. Initial statements, it is not to be called as initialization, you can call it. It is not a condition, it is initialization. What initialization you would like to do? Say for example, you are declaring a variable called integer I. Now I am declaring I is equal to 10. I less than 17. Now I am putting a condition. Initial value of I, this is the condition for looping. This is the condition for looping. I less than 17, I can do I plus plus here like this. You should not put here. Let I equal to 10, I less than 17. Each time, what is that you are executing? I plus plus. All these things are not mandatory. It is not mandatory that you need to have initialization, no. Final conditions, no. Execution, no. You can skip anything because I plus plus I may use it here only because in the previous board I had written something like this actually. The first line of code was printing, second one was scanf, again the third one was printing, fourth one was I plus plus. So I am doing this I plus plus here inside the program, you can just leave like that. Initial condition also not necessarily to be written like that actually. How does, say for example, int I equals to 10 I have already done. I have initiated the value of I to 10, so therefore no need of initializing this again. I can just leave this actually. You can do like this. But these semicolons are very essential, so you can just make it like this actually. For initial conditions, no, I am not putting in initial conditions. Final conditions, I less than 17. I can just do like this. This semicolon prior to this, no initializations I have done. I am now only making a condition. Then execution, I have put this I plus plus here only. So therefore no need of this here. I mean not necessary that actually you need to have, but it should be single line of execution. Single line of, single line of code. Instead of this, you can put as well inside this. So each time what to be executed, you can put this inside. So therefore, you can write like this. Now the similar program let I is equal to 10, right? For this, so printf the value of I percentage D, then I close this, scanf percentage D ampersand age, printf your age is percentage D, I am printing the age value, I plus plus, I am doing this. When you write code like this, I equal to 10 already, I have initiated. So for loop, no initial condition, I have put the condition, I am executing this till this condition is satisfied. I am executing this. In fact, what is written in for, you can execute in while also. What is written in while, you can execute in do while also. There is no such kind of thing. As you write more number of programs, you will understand this better. But for is most suitable because initial condition also you can make, final condition also you can make, in between some execution also can be written over here. So therefore, amongst these three, for is mostly used looping. For is mostly used. Of course, you can use very similarly, you can use it because the same example I am doing with a do and I am also doing with a do while. So therefore, similar type of result can be obtained, but most likely it is used. The for is the most likely used syntax, especially for looping. Initial condition, final conditions like this. Say for example, you are so curious, sir, there is no rule that actually you need to have final condition also. Say for example, I am writing it like this. No initial condition, no final condition, no execution. I am asking this to do, this will go infinite. Because you have not put any condition. When to close this for loop, either you should have it here or somewhere in the program you need to have it. Right? If you simply write for loop in this way, if you simply do like this, then obviously this will go infinite. Like I showed while condition, this will go infinite. Here, though I plus plus I have done, this goes on doing this. I is equal to 10, I is equal to 11, I is equal to 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, because you have not put any condition, keeps going till infinite. It never stops. The program never stops, keeps on executing. But always any loop should be broken. You should keep in your mind, any sort of loop should be broken. That is why while condition, do while condition. For there is a condition. If you are so crazy to write like this, the same program you can just do it like this. You can see I am doing some little modification. If I is less than 17, I is greater than or equal to 17, I am using one statement called break. I have explained in the last class, last video. Now, if I is greater than 17, I am doing this break. I told you in the previous class, break should be used along with the looping, not with the if. So, this is broken. This loop is broken. Still this program works very similar. For initial conditions, no. Final conditions, no. No execution. Printf, the value of I equals to 10. Read the age. Your age is so and so. I plus plus. So I becomes 11. If I is greater than or equal to 17, no. Because I is 11. 11 is not greater than or equal to 17. So therefore, this is not executed. You know about if condition already. If this is true, this is executed. Since it is not true, so it comes here. Again it goes to for loop. Again it is printed. Here it is scanned, printed. I becomes 12. Is 12 is greater than or equal to 17? No. You are coming here. This gets executed. When I becomes after so many loops, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. When I becomes 17, I is greater than or equal to 17? Yes. Now it has become true. You are breaking this. Breaking means the loop is broken. You are coming out. So what I have written the previous board program, now you can do it like this. If you would like to eliminate this, you can write like this. For I less than 17, you can do similar this. This if I greater than or equal to 17, instead of that, I put I less than or equal to 17. I mean till this you will be executing this. So this is the final condition. Till this will be executed. Once this is broken, you come out. So therefore, you have alternative way of using if inside the for loop. So therefore, this goes on. So we have seen in today's video for loop, do while loop, while. Another interesting thing to be seen, and you will be using it in some occasions, they are called nested looping. Just like nested if you have seen in the previous, with some examples also we have seen. Here for loop can also be there with nested. How does it goes? You can see like this. For I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Now I am putting one more condition. For j equals 0, j less than or equals less than 10, comma j plus plus. This is j. Value of I and j, percentage d, close this, I comma j, close this, include stdio.h, then main, you declare here in between integer I comma j. You declare integer I comma j, then you do this for loop. Right? Now, how does this goes? For I equal to 0, I less than 10, I plus plus. Each time I am doing plus plus of I. First time I equal to 0. What to be executed? This is to be executed. Now, this itself says for j equal to 0, j less than 10, comma j plus plus. J plus plus. Now what is to be executed? Each time you print this. It means this is loop statement for this. That itself is executed 10 times. Now I am printing the value of I comma j. The very first time I equal to 0, j equals to 0. Next, this loop, this is executed 10 times. So 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4 like this, 0, 9. 10 times this is to be executed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times it is executed. After that, again you are coming here, I plus plus you are doing, so therefore I becomes 1. Now it is 1. When the value of 1 is there, again this loop is being executed. J equal to 0, again it is initiated to 0. So j equal to 0 to 10 times. This is executed, so therefore this becomes 0, 1 comma 1, 1 comma 2, 1 comma 3, 1 comma 9. Then it becomes 2 comma 0, 2 comma 2, like this it goes on. How many times this is executed? this is executed 100 times. This is printed 100 times. This loop is to say 10 times, and here it is 10 times. So this itself, this loop is executed 10 into 10 times. This into this many times. So this is how the looping in a nested format will be executed, right? Of course, these kind of looping you will be using this whenever you are having a situation where in which this is to be executed with these many times. That itself is having certain loops. That itself is having this many number of loops. So like this actually, right? So when you come to Monday, you will be attending classes. That is Monday it is repeated to Tuesday, Tuesday it is repeated to Wednesday, Wednesday it is repeated to Thursday, like this. Come to Monday. In Monday itself actually you will be doing first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, sixth hour. That gets over. So therefore 6 times it is looped. First hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, sixth hour. Right. So then go to next day, Tuesday. In Tuesday again, first hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, sixth hour. Sixth hour, 6. It is again a loop. Then go to Wednesday. First hour, second hour, third hour, fourth hour, fifth hour, sixth hour. Like this. So this is how the looping will be there. We will be seeing this with some examples in the next video. So till then, you try to remember this for loop, while, do while, and nested loops we have seen. So this is what in today's video we have seen. In the next video, we will see some examples being executed for this looping. Thank you.